That is mad.
We're back at the Tapes UK album launch. Me with Vital. Vital, how you doing?
Listen, I feel absolutely great. I'm slightly under the influence, but I'm okay because I'm a little bit of a lightweight. But I'm loving the energies. I'm hosting the show as well. And what's really cool is it's not like a generic show. You know what I mean? Like it's very relaxed, but very serious at the same time. You know what I mean? And I actually appreciate that kind of show, if that makes sense.
Tell me how you got involved with Tapes UK.
Do you know what it is? I'm a person, the more you know me, you understand that I'm everywhere, but I'm nowhere at the same time. And when I say that, I mean, I like to make sure I'm involved in a lot of stuff, but you won't just see me anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So, for example, I know C Brown, Miss C Brown, and she's contacted me, asked me to host it. I was like, yeah, of course, 100%. And we've had the conversations and like business exchanges before, so it's quite natural for me to do that. I've started to work at BBC, have my own show, so since I've done that as a presenter, people are like, yo, can you host? Can you host? Can you host? So that keeps coming up. So I'm just working with them because I love the energy, you get me?
Yeah, I know you got a load of strings to your bow, like artist, presenter, mentor, all of that.
Yes,
Which bit do you want to tell me about first?
I'll tell you, so I'll give you a little brief on all, but it's like, so music is always the forefront because any opportunity I've gained, whether that's BBC or doing shows or festivals or collaborating or getting booked for things, it's because music started that, you know what I mean? So music's always the forefront. Always got music coming out, always doing shows, always got videos. And then from that, like I said, it led to the BBC thing as well.
Yeah. Can you tell me about some of the artists that you come into contact through your BBC show?
So every week that I'm on this show, there's at least...
Plug the show.
It's BBC. If you go on the BBC Sounds app, you can download it and check me out. Or 95.6 every Thursday, 7 till 10. Check me out. I'm always on there, okay? So you can listen to great music, great conversations, and great interviews and whatnot. Yeah.
Same question.
So I like that. So the artists I've come in contact with, predominantly, so every week we get there's a section called Spoken. I get someone who does either spoken word, poetry, sings or raps to come through and do an a cappella piece for maybe like 3-4 minutes. So initially I get loads of contacts like that. I haven't actually collaborated with anyone yet, and that's not necessarily the focus, but I've made new relationships with new artists, and I feel like that's very important because I have opportunities all the time that I want to give away, and sometimes I'm always looking for opportunities as well. So it's nice to have that more on a respectful musical level, if that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're in a unique position to like gauge the heat of the music scene in the city at the moment. What are your thoughts on it?
It's weird, yeah, because before getting this opportunity, I was always that guy, and I'm not trying to be big-headed. I just mean I like to put my, like to understand who's doing what in Birmingham, in Wolverhampton, and the surrounding areas as well. So now I have a platform that people who didn't know me are now coming to me to say, can I get help, or play my song, or do you know this, or can you get me in contact with this artist? So now it's just a bit more professional, that's all it is. It's a bit more like, they see the platform, they understand the platform, and I try my best to use it in a respectful way, you know what I mean? I'm not just gonna play every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm not gonna ignore anyone. So it's a nice space, and again, it's about connecting for me. I've understood my strengths, and it's about connecting with people.
As an original artist, anything on the horizon for you?
Bro, every day, B. So I got a song called Wake Up. I've been pushing it for a year, but while I've been doing that, I've been creating loads of music. I've been releasing random freestyles as well, like on Instagram and stuff like that. So if you go on my Instagram, it's /Vital0. You can check that out. Different ones. But I'm working on like more dancehall and drill. It's a unique mix, but my thing is I'm not, like, without being like, over the top, I don't necessarily like to just stay in one space. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you might catch me just doing grime. I might be doing rap. I might be doing reggae. I might be doing dancehall. So right now I'm in a space of like dancehall and drill because I want to have some uplifting music. So that's what you're going to get from me. I don't know when I'm going to release this project, but it's called Radioactive because I'm on radio and I'm active. I thought it just made sense, you know what I mean? Yeah?
Okay, and some of the artists that you've interviewed and that you've met here tonight, anyone in particular that you want to talk about?
So there's a few people, I haven't interviewed all of them, I just kind of picked random ones, but like Mayday, great artist, is a rapper, does loads of stuff, very active. I appreciate the talent, but if you haven't got the active energy behind you, it's a bit pointless, you know what I mean? Who else is here? Wesley, aka Anyone, great artist. Big Beezy, another great artist. Lecky, formerly known as Electric. Cupid, there's so much people here that are like doing well, and I respect and rate them as an artist. And then like the thing is, I'm trying my best over time to just get every person I know on the show. But it's once a week, so I gotta filter out a little bit, you know what I mean? So yeah.
And I know some of the artists you mentioned had the opportunity to travel to Atlanta through Tapes UK. What do you think of an opportunity like that for emerging artists in the city?
I'm a person that travels all the time. I tell you the truth, this year I haven't traveled. I know it's only a month and a half into the year, but typically I would have went somewhere by now. But my thing is, if you don't travel, you can't open your mind. If you only know Wolverhampton, only know Warsaw, only know Birmingham, for example, then you can't really grow past the idea of that. So sometimes go Scotland, go Wales, go London, go Spain, go Australia. You know what I mean? Like people like Lady Sanity, I big her up all the time. People like Lecky again. These people travel, so they come back with new energy. You know what I'm trying to say? Very important to do that. So when you get an opportunity from Tapes UK to kind of like go to somewhere like Atlanta and connect with new artists, if you don't do it and you're an artist, then you're not an artist. You know what I'm going to say? So.
What's next for you tonight? I know you're busy, you're presenting the show as well. What are you going to do?
So we're just carrying the hosting until about 12. It's going on until 1. I'm just here supporting, showing love, helping as much as I can. Again, it's C Brown. I respect what she does. So my thing is, no matter if I get paid, whatever amount, it has to link to what I do or what I believe in. So like if someone paid me to do, I don't know, an orchestra, I mean, I'd have to really think about it because it doesn't make any sense. But this links to what the kind of energy I like to give off, helping and supporting. So I've come through, said I'll do that. We've connected like that. And things that I've got coming really are just, you know, connecting with more artists, trying to help more artists and supporting more artists as well.
If people want to find out about you personally as an artist online, where should they go?
Literally just type iamvital.co.uk, easiest way. If not, at Vital0 on all social networks. I'm most active on Instagram now because that's where people are, so yeah.
Pleasure to speak to you. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man.
You're a legend, and let me give him this as well. Oh my God. I love that. That's a great interview, bro. Where's that going to go? So